I go to the bar election in my private capacity as a legal practitioner. This year they make me 17 years at the bar. So I go there like every other lawyer.
Wetin be your role as the commissioner of the bar during the election process?
For conduct election, for make sure say we get election of the new executive of the Sierra Leone bar.
Follow procedures.
Yes.
Make sure say the rule of law you uphold them.
Oh yes, correct.
This rule of law, the process, 9 people get issue with, then think say you change the order unbeknown to the camp. That now the first way you do.
First of all, they conflict 2 issues. At the annual general meeting, any member can propose say we change the order of business of the day as per the agenda. You bring one item up what you think is important, and then they put them to a vote. That's a standard practice in company law. If you win, then the agenda goes up where you want it. Okay. When we start, I realized it will be the whole bar election there before we did it 2 a.m. in the morning. Last time we go Bintumani, we did Bintumani till 5 a.m. We'll start 10 a.m. the day before. 5 a.m. now we declare president. At least the other thing will be the election of Rhoda Sufia Noni. Realizing that I know that Kenema we all get for come back Freetown. I propose say let we bring the election up. Let we remove all the irrelevant then things that we report, and we are on it until 9 p.m. and we start elections at 9 p.m. and then we are there until 6 a.m. the next day. So I propose in my capacity as a person, and then I know no apology to anybody. It's my right to want elections to come before other things, and not to impose them. It was put to a vote, and when put to a vote, the membership voted and agreed with me that let we get election for camp number 2 on the agenda, and that is how election came.
In that, the other camp they say then be don't grieve for the agenda, and when you change them, that's now one of the process where then things it being illegal.
No lawyer will know the law would say that day, because they know say you can amend the agenda at an annual general meeting, and that's what I did.
You see, Momo Fofana in letter, but now lawyer, he talk inside in letter to the bar, say normally then forget statement of expenditure and income, and tell how the bar spent and how the bar own the current administration before them go and elect the new executive.
I mean, I know Pamomo Fofana for so many years, but I'm very disappointed at that letter we write. First of all, Pamomo Fofana no step foot na Kenema. He did not go to Kenema for the annual general meeting of the bar. 1 hour after the bar election, he's putting out a letter that he was not present. Such a man is withholding honesty, and I have lost respect for him.
No. But now the issue,
but the issue has to be premised on the basis of truth. Was Pamomo Fofana in the hall? No, he was not there.
The letter they talk about the things that we don't be before.
No, not to before.
Say the
Pamomo Fofana was reporting on issues where happened at the annual general meeting where I conducted. He referenced me by name, but this man was not decent to say I was not present. I was told. A lawyer doing that commits a serious fallacy. He's withholding honesty, and I'm clarifying this in an agenda for the annual general meeting. There are several issues. None of them is tied. Friends, financial reporting is important. Audited reporting is important. Let me get even NRA for car report to we and all those things. But like I have told you, I have a right as a lawyer to propose that these things should not come before election.
So at that time, we makes the executive not able to give account about the expenditure.
No, you merely change the order of business. Okay, you put item A to number 2. It not necessarily means that the other one then not happen. And in company law, they can simply call an extraordinary general meeting of the bar and deal with the issues. Then they since time not be there for deal with them at this current annual general meeting. I mean, some of the people, the lawyers, they even discuss this thing, and they wonder how they even they approach this, because they know the law, they understand it well. I am assuming that they know.
All right. The other point now, the issue about verification of members before even then go and take the ballot paper and vote. That's plenty people question. The delegates.
I agree there were challenges with the election. Okay, we get a list. When they call me as electoral commissioner, I call on 2 people there for assist me with the election. There was a list which was given to Mariam Anta for verify every voter we come before we vote. But before that, the day before, pursuant to a court order, they hang the list of every voter for the bar election at the back of the election. If you go to that holding at Kenema now, the list still there. And nothing said they don't check. Okay, so there was a list. But once these people ambushed the election, once we started the camp, they were rowdy, they were attacking, throwing missiles, then broke the table. Oh, sit down. So therefore,
you been know them concern instead of refer to
the concern was very simple that enough preside over the election. But why? Why enough of it preside over the election? Why Asari Kamal wait him up for be president? A senior for him. I'm sure they are senior for him for about 4 years. Augustine Soyi Mara, a clearly senior for him. Me not illegitimate paid up member of the bar.
Total than they say, but because of you kind of affiliation to one of the candidates, we plenty people don't see.
Samola, the bar is a very small body. We are all connected to each other. Augustine Suri Mara has been my very good friend. When I done practice as a lawyer, when they appoint me anti-corruption commissioner, the chair and table was, he don't bang. Now me chambers, now Augustine Mara go sit on there. I have known him for years. While I say Kamal, they go to my office now, anti-corruption commission, with a joke, with a laugh, with a share food together. We are friends. Tuma Adamajabi is my friend. She has been my friend for the longest of times. So we think will happen if I go to a bar function, bar association meeting, and there's music playing, and you can't hold me say, let's dance. I will say I not dance with you, and I did not even know that on the next day for the election, the membership was going to call that I conduct the election. So there's no affiliation. I'm affiliated to everybody who is at the bar. So this whole thing, when they talk at the area, they talk things like conflict of interest. Who's conflict of interest? I am friends with everybody at the bar.
Conflict of interest that Tuma declares in SLPP, and you, of course, plenty people know you as SLPP, and the election kind of become political at that point. And because of you now moral guarant of the ACC, you not been thinking for recuse yourself.
No, I go there in my capacity as member of the bar. And secondly, there is no requirement about politics at the bar. There is no law which says that if somebody is a member of a political party, you know, for stand for be president of the bar. There is no law which says that if somebody affiliated with a political party, you cannot conduct elections. I can tell you, say, over 90% of the people in that hall belong to political party. Politics has never been a reason for disbar anybody from either standing for election or voting election or conducting an election. The real question that you need is your moral fortitude and your strength of character to conduct the election. And I believe Senator Dandy, the other members they see, will then clearly nominate me and vote for me overwhelmingly for conduct the election. And I had to do it, Sabola. Me not a coward.
The kind way out then to away things, everything they now go on and all. You know, been think say need they now for cancel the election.
No. Then to way the things for forget that exact result, for destroy everything. Okay. But like I don't tell you, we'll be there on the presidential elections when they do that day. At that time, the ballot papers of the presidential election we don't isolate. The one they wouldn't win are grown as Secretary General, Assistant Secretary General, Treasurer, and they will not really get effect on the ongoing election. But for say, because the presidential ballots were completely intact and never destroyed, I was not going to stop the elections because some hooligan went and took the package, we get the other ballot materials and threw them away. Taking into consideration what was happening, but still maintain the integrity of the process. The counting was done transparently. People were there. We did it. I have put all the ballot papers in an envelope, sealed it, and I have given those ballot papers to the Secretary General elect of the Bar Association. And that papers then they are safe. Anybody who want to contest the election can go see the ballot papers.
So you think say all this now a plot for discredit the election?
The truth is, there were forces who went there yesterday bent on one thing. It's either their way or no way. They were ready to destroy. They were ready to plunder. They were ready to tarnish anybody's reputation in the process. The only thing that happened in Kenema, I stood for the bar. I stood against those forces. They were not able to hijack the process. They were not able to hijack the bar. And now they are very unhappy. But whilst I recognize this, I know that there are deep-seated problems at the bar. And now myself don't join for make we all call all the parties, so make we sit down together and preach unity and reconcile and move processes forward.
In Sierra Leone, when the passion runs deep, Alidaroso. His name is Daddy Brahma, with vision in his eyes, he set the goals high. In Sierra Leone, when the passion runs deep, Alidaroso. His name is Daddy Brahma, with vision in his eyes, he set the goals high. Reviving football under the Sierra Leone sky. The stadiums were empty, the fields left behind. But Daddy Brahma says, time to rewind. We'll build them up with passion and pride. Artificial turf became some fun. In Sierra Leone, when the passion runs deep, Alidaroso. In Sierra Leone, when the passion runs deep, Alidaroso. His name is Daddy Brahma, with vision in his eyes, he set the goals high. Reviving football under the Sierra Leone sky. The stadiums were empty, the fields left behind. But Daddy Brahma said it's time to rewind. We'll build them up with passion and pride. Artificial turf, the game's about to rise. From Freetown to Kenema, the rock begins. The game is alive with every cheer it sings. The youngsters on the streets, they dream again. Daddy Brahma's leadership, a reason to reign. In Sierra Leone, when the passion runs deep, Alidaroso. His name is Daddy Brahma, with vision in his eyes, he set the goals high. Reviving football under the Sierra Leone sky. The stadiums were empty, the fields left behind. But Daddy Brahma says it's time to rewind. We'll build them up with passion and pride. Artificial turf, the game's about to rise. Leading with side, Daddy Brahma in charge, reviving the leagues. Bringing back a new start from the grassroots to the top. He's got a vision, Sierra Leone football rising, unstoppable nation. Artificial turf in style, the game comes alive. No more dusty fields, we're ready to thrive. Daddy Brahma's leadership, catalyst for change. Sierra Leone football never be the same. From the streets to the stadiums, passion burning bright. Daddy Brahma's drive taking us to new heights. stand.